What happens when a truly invincible alien armada meets a force far more destructive than any nuclear warhead? These conquerors didn't fall to our orbital cannons or heroic soldiers. Instead, they vanished into the endless abyss of our paperwork. Discover how human trade sectors became a lethal, invisible trap that swallows empires whole. It is a victory achieved through the sheer, exhausting weight of bureaucratic inertia. In this new era of warfare, the most powerful weapons are not lasers, but the crushing, inescapable force of economic gravity. The alien fleet entered human space ready for a galactic war, but they never fired a single shot. Instead, they were slowly dismantled by supply chain disruptions, customs regulations, and psychological burnout. We are exploring the terrifying reality of how our hyper-efficient commerce functions as a silent, unbreakable cage for extraterrestrial aggressors. What happens when an invincible alien armada meets a force more destructive than a nuclear warhead? They didn't fall to our cannons, they vanished into our paperwork. Discover how human trade sectors became a lethal, invisible trap that swallows conquerors whole through the sheer, exhausting weight of bureaucratic inertia. Forget laser beams and energy shields. The most dangerous weapon in the galaxy is a Terran shipping manifest. We're dissecting the logistical nightmare where advanced alien navies dissolve within our trade sectors. Learn why systemic complexity and relentless economic pressure are the ultimate defense mechanisms, neutralizing superior technology through pure exhaustion.
How do you defeat a conqueror? Not with shields or steel, but with a strategic vacuum that shatters their logic. High Commander Virax fired upon massive hubs, but the total indifference he met was more damaging than any return fire.
He stared at tactical maps showing zero military presence. There were no armies to crush, only a void of resistance. Arthur Penhaligon sat calmly at his desk, managing logistics as if the invasion was merely a minor data glitch. Elite alien soldiers entered civilian zones, their heavy armor looking absurd beneath the neon glow of holographic advertisements. The warrior's spirit eroded. They weren't conquerors anymore. They were just frustrated navigators in a sea of mundane activity. Penhaligon knew the truth. The greatest weapon against kinetic force is a complex mirage of total, passive existence. The mighty fleet now floats aimlessly within a busy trade sector, defeated by a world they simply couldn't find a reason to shoot. In the far reaches of the galaxy, the greatest threat isn't a supernova or a hostile invasion. It's something far more terrifying, the crushing weight of administrative protocol. Meet the gatekeeper of the stars. He doesn't fire lasers, he fires zoning law violations. One missing signature on a subquantum manifest, and your entire fleet grinds to a halt. Commander Zaros has survived 3 cosmic wars, but he's currently losing to Section B, Paragraph 4. Cargo manifests, tax forms, and safety certificates, the new weapons of mass frustration. Victory isn't won on the battlefield anymore. It's lost in the filing cabinet, a million-ton destroyer, defeated by a single blinking red light on a terminal. The galaxy is vast, but the paperwork? It's infinite. Case closed. They came to conquer us with laser fire, but they weren't prepared for the invisible gravity of our markets. As we reverse-engineered their tech, their superior weaponry devalued overnight, replaced by cheaper, mass-produced human alternatives. Without funding from home, the once feared invaders were forced to adapt to a new, harsh reality. Conquerors became couriers, trading their plasma rifles for gig economy credits just to keep their ships fueled. Military discipline didn't crumble under bullets, but under the weight of human luxury and consumer goods. Why fight a war when you can enjoy high-end electronics, luxury snacks, and endless digital entertainment? Their grand fleet is now being stripped for scrap metal, sold on the black market to pay off mounting debts. Their invasion didn't end in a bang or a surrender. It ended in a ledger. The most dangerous weapon we ever created wasn't a bomb. It was the crushing weight of debt. When the fleet arrived, we expected fire. Instead, they met the ultimate weapon, human bureaucracy. To us, an armada isn't a military threat. It is simply a line item under long-term liabilities. Our economy isn't a castle to be stormed. It is a chaotic web of 1 billion decentralized nodes. The Admiral searched for a central command to strike, but found only the endless flow of trade. Every action was logged, taxed, and slowly bogged down by the momentum of microtransactions. Soon, the mighty warships were docked, gathering space grime and holographic parking tickets. The head of the snake strategy fails when the snake is an inescapable global ledger. The invaders didn't conquer. They became a permanent, stagnant part of our planetary skyline. The final verdict is in. The cost of leaving now far exceeds the cost of staying. The invasion is over, not by defeat, but by becoming a fixed asset in the business of humanity. The ultimate fate of these vanished navies is a quiet one. No glorious last stand, just a slow repurposing. Today, those same sleek black warships serve as private security for the very asteroid mining sectors they once tried to conquer, locked into human contracts they can't afford to break. Economic complexity has proven to be the ultimate evolution of planetary defense in 2026. A world so interconnected, so decentralized, that it cannot be conquered because there is no center to strike. A final warning to any interstellar power watching from the shadows. Do not enter a human-controlled free trade zone. You won't leave with your pride, your fleet, or your sovereignty. You'll just leave with a bill.